Hey there, I'm Julie, Fei-Fan Balzer, and today I wanted to show you a couple of old sketchbooks of mine. They're pretty little, small enough that I can take them with me, and I do have a video all about like what's in my travel sketchbooks if you want to check that out. But I'm teaching a couple classes all about sketchbook. Yes, you can draw because yes, you can. So I never thought of myself as someone who could draw, and over the years I've kind of developed a little style of doing it, and the thing that happens whenever people come to classes are always surprised to learn that they absolutely can draw. Everybody has a unique style in which they draw, so if you come to class, you're not going to draw exactly like me, and I'm not going to draw exactly like you, but trust me, you can draw. So come on, take a peek.
I prefer to work in a small sketchbook, and this is actually my very first sketchbook, this one I'm flipping through right now, when I was sort of trying to figure out my style and what I was doing. So things are kind of all over the place and a little unfinished. Towards the end of the book, I really started to find the style that I really work with now mostly, but I think that's what a sketchbook is that it's a workbook. It's not something that is absolute. So I even had stuff like stamping, there's lettering, trying out different pens and markers and watercolors and seeing what works, different orientations, playing around with stuff, recording whatever's happening, just playing with colors and styles and lettering and using it as a place to really explore what is possible. So I know that everybody thinks that they can't draw, and I certainly have always been a believer that I can't draw. I was never a person who was good in art class or anything like that, but keeping a sketchbook has really helped me be a person who believes that I can draw. So I just want to compare for you. This spread at the bottom was 2013, the spread at the top is 2014. You can't really tell the difference. That is sort of where I found my style of sort of sketching in airports. Below is 2011. And above is 2016, both sort of beach drawings. And again, that's the style that I really work in now with writing and text and watercolor almost exclusively. And, you know, the drawings aren't perfect. Look at that. That's just something that was on a table. And again, a cup on a table. None of that is like perfect photographic representation, but it's still beautiful because it's fun and it's wonky and it's in my own style. And I think that's really important to remember. This is a statue that I saw. Does it actually look like, you know, a statue? No, but you get it. You get the idea there. And then here's some of the lettering that I like to do. And again, it's not realistic. It's not perfect. It's not, but it's fun for me to do. I love the way that it looks. And usually these are things I'm doing on an airplane, like on the way to Chicago or, you know, listening to the Adventures in Arting podcast or whatever it is. But what I generally like that I figured out is I like these bright, intense colors. I like a lot of writing. I like to have a strong title. And so that's the style that I work in. So class will be a lot about exploring what your personal style is and how you like to create and all that kind of good stuff, along with learning all about materials.
So I hope you will join me for class. It's going to be lots of fun, and yes, you can draw.